Exactly.
Not banking on it.
Exactly.
So, you know, one of the things as like being a wholesaler, right? Like I hate even having the conversation with people about ARVs, you know, because it's like, it's so subjective, right? Like even if you and I are both looking at the same property, we have different ideas, different visions. So we're going to have a different scope of work. We have different contractors, which of course is going to in turn affect what we're projecting the ARV to be as well. So it's totally subjective. But anytime that I've had somebody that's like, no, like I understand it's subjective, Drew, but what do you think the ARV is? And I spit out my number, they're like, no, I don't think that. It's like, well, then why'd you ask me in the first place, you know? Why'd you ask me? Exactly. It's like, well, Drew, can you show me comps? Yeah, I got A, B, C, and D. Oh, well, I don't think this one's comparable. Then why'd you ask me, you know?
Why did you
Go
ask?
do your stuff, right?
Yep.
Go do your stuff. There's a range, you know? There's a range.
Yep.
Does the deal make sense to analyze and underwrite for you? Go ahead and analyze and underwrite it.
There you go.
Know?
There you go.
So another question for you on the analysis side of it. Mm-hmm. Do you look for like a minimum profitability, or do you look at a percentage profit of the overall projected out sale? Or
well, it's going to depend on a couple things. Like that bigger risk naturally means bigger reward.
Sure.
So if I'm spending, you know, over my typical buy is like maybe $250 max. So if I'm spending $6 on a house, I'm making way more than I typically would.
Yep.
So like that one there is going to be a 6-figure bumper. So, you know, by typical rehab on a regular first-time home buyer house, I'm looking to make no less than $40,000.
Okay.
And I use that. Typically, I try to get 13% of the ARV roughly. So I can tweak it a little bit that way. And of course, you know, that changes. The higher the price goes up, then the higher that percentage, you know what I mean? And it's